And we are live, full in effect. Welcome to the Grandmaster Troll Show. Y'all know who it is. It is your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give you some of the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. And oh my God, we got them shook today. We got politicians shit today. They're turning into the mob. They're calling people. They're threatening people. They're calling people's perceived jobs, trying to get them fired at their job. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead. We gonna break all of this down. We're gonna break all this down because somebody can't be accountable for what they said on panels years ago that's contradicting what they're saying right now on their platform that they're campaigning on to be a House rep of Georgia. So we got to go ahead. I got to break down what happened, what's been going on, and we gotta let these politicians know. I mean, they should already know. Do not mess with the Grandmaster Troll. Do not mess with the Grandmaster Troll. The last thing you want is for the Grandmaster Troll to be focused on you. I'm on semi-retirement, but I will make time for you today, Mary Brown. I will make time for you today, Mr. White. I got time for you. So this is what happened, and this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna force the issue on Mr. White and hold him accountable for his hypocritical political campaign that he's running on. He's running on mental health and safe communities, but he's on YouTube threatening to beat people up and using all kind of racial slurs. So we're gonna hold him accountable. Let's see who we got in the building. We got Van Garcia in the building. Let's go ahead and mod him up real quick. Let's give Van Garcia a mod because we got to talk. We got lots to talk about. Let me pull my cell phone out. So I'm in my room chilling, watching YouTube, and my phone keep ringing and ringing and ringing. And I noticed that the call is from Georgia. There's nobody from the state of Georgia that should be calling me. Let me say that one more time. There's nobody from the state of Georgia that should be calling me. So let me pull my phone up real quick. Let me pull up my phone real quick. Okay. So on my phone, where you see the name of Mary Brown, that's how many times this dude called me. So he called me on my phone. I didn't pick up. Then he sends me a text message. Text message says, need a referee for tonight. So I'm assuming it's somebody from my area who's maybe had roots in Georgia, is now in California, and needs a ref for some games tonight. And you know, I'm all about the community. I'm all about helping the kids and making sure that their games are properly officiated. The only way their games can be properly officiated is they have competent referees. So I get another call from a Mary Brown. I realize it's the same person that asked me for that somebody that needs referees. So I pick up the phone. I say, hello. And somebody's asking me about needing a soccer referee, but there's a bunch of noise in the background. And when he said I needed a blank referee, I said I can't hear you because I do basketball and football. So I don't know what sport referee you're looking for. Then he asked me, I need a soccer referee. And I finally heard it. I said, well, I don't know any soccer referees, but I gotta, I gotta contact some other people, or maybe put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. Then I realized it's Amiri Brown's voice. I said, is this Amiri Brown? He said, yeah, this is Amiri Brown. And I just wanted to let you know that he said, I'm in a lot of trouble. That's what he said. He said, I am in a lot of trouble. No, I don't know about you, but I take that as a threat, because we see when you're dealing with the Democratic Party, people come up missing. They die in these strange and unusual ways. Some people, they try to get people fired for their jobs because they're exposing them. So then Amiri Brown, he sends me more text messages. He says, just got off the phone with CIF North District that oversees your association. Pat is a good guy. I told him I'm going to give you a chance to do the right thing. I leave it to you, bro. Holla at you later. Peace. And I replied, I love Pat. So now this Negro, after being exposed for contradicting his political campaign platform, he wants to get me fired for my job. So this is what we gonna do, Amiri Brown. In fact, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna put it live in full effect so the people can see what the Grandmaster Troll is about to do. This is what we about to do, because I'm sure your political opponent right here, Noel Kahanian right here, I'm sure she would love to know what you're doing on YouTube, threatening people, trying to get them fired for their job because you on YouTube threaten to beat people up. And when somebody exposed that, hold you accountable for that on your political campaign, you want to threaten them. So I see that Noel has a phone number right here, and you already know what the Grandmaster Troll about to do. You already know what the Grandmaster Troll about to do. The Grandmaster Troll is gonna put them people in your life. The Grandmaster Troll is gonna call your political opponent, explain to your political opponent what you doing. We're gonna ask your political opponent, is this against rules of elections, interference, rules, regulations, laws? Can somebody who's running for a political position threaten somebody and get them fired for their job because they're exposing something that they did in the past? I mean, it's just something I want to add. It's something I need clarification on, because I'm not that politically smart. I'm not a political expert. I know a little bit, but I want to defer to the experts so they could explain what they gonna do. So what we gonna do is we gonna give Noel Kahanian a call. Now I don't know if she'll pick up. It's 11:40 over here, so 12:40, 1:40, 2:40. It's about to be 3:00. I don't know what Miss Noel's doing. I would hate to, distract Miss Noel from her job, because she's out there trying to save the 81st district and save the world. And to be honest, Mr. White, Amiri Brown, if you just woke up and went about your life and wasn't playing on my phone, calling me a bunch of times, threatening me, then then try to insinuate that if I don't take down the videos, I'm gonna lose my job as a referee. If you didn't do none of that, the Grandmaster Troll would not be live. When I went live stream last night and I sent the message, I said, I'm leaving it in God's hands. Well, guess what? Looks like I gotta take it from God's hand and I gotta force the issue myself. So what we gonna do? We gonna do just like they did in kindergarten, just like they did in the first grade. But one of the classmates was acting bad and doing something he's not supposed to do. You go to the teacher, you pull on the dress, you say, teacher, 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 look at what a Mary Brown, aka Mr. White, is doing. He's got to get in trouble. Look at him over there. He's over there threatening people, trying to get them fired for their job because they doing God's work. Then after we tell Noel Kahanian what you're doing, then we're going to contact the local news in Georgia. Specifically, those in and around the 81st district. That's exactly what we gonna do on this live stream. Since you wanna threaten people over the phone, so you gonna have to explain. You gonna have to explain. Is that phone number yours? Are you using a WhatsApp number, an off-brand number? Is this your office number? You gonna have to explain that number. You're gonna have to explain why you asking for referees when you have no games that need to be officiated. And then you're going to have to explain why you trying to contact people's superiors to get them fired from their job. You see, Mary Brown, we got Van Garcia. He says, Democrats making threats. We got Democrat candidates making threats. You see what happens when the Democrats don't get their way? When you hold Democrats accountable, they start threatening you. They want to censor you. They want to censor you. They want to get you fired from your job. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give this number a call real quick. Let's go ahead and give this number a call real quick. Let's call these political leaders, get them involved, and see if they're really about protecting people and protecting the process of the communities. So we're going to go ahead and hit the call button. Oh, he might get lucky. Looks like nobody gonna pick up the phone. Let's see if we could Google a phone number real quick. Okay. looks like somebody got lucky, but you already know. In a few hours, I'm gonna call the number again. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call the number tomorrow. I'm gonna call that number at least 10 times a day, every day until the election, because we gotta put it in to this nonsense that Mr. White is doing. We gotta put it into. So what we gonna do now? Let's see if we can find some more contact information. Let me see if I could leave a message. Let me see if I could leave. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a message. Hi, my name is Ken Thomas. I'm calling you because your political opponent Mr. White is threatening me. So we just went ahead and sent the text message. I'll put it right there. Let me see. Maybe she'll give me a call back. Maybe they won't. But this is where we're at right now. Now I'm gonna see if I can find some contact information, a phone number, or something. Let's see if we can find a phone number or something. Where the phone numbers go? Where the phone numbers go? Okay, I don't want to fill one of them out. Okay. Oh, we got another phone number. We got another phone. We got a home landline we could call. Oh, you just gotta love Google. You got to love Google. Oh, we got many numbers we could call right now. Many numbers, many emails, many things to call right now. I think we go ahead and call the first phone number. Let's go ahead and give this number a call real quick and see what happens. We got hold on. Let me we got Mahogany. We got Mahogany. She says, "Why are you trying to ruin someone's real life? F YouTube." You see, you see Mahogany, but you don't understand, Mahogany, is that politicians are supposed to be representing the best interests of the people in regards to safety in the community, economic issues, border issues, and even issues around the world. When you elect these people and they claim that they're for public safety, but they're on YouTube threatening to beat people up, there's a contradiction. So there's a reason why your politicians are out here advocating for public safety, and we're trying to figure out why public safety isn't going down. Public safety violence isn't going down because the people in positions aren't serious about the issues. And we know that they're not serious about the issues, Mahogany, because they're on YouTube engaged in the same type of behavior that leads to violence in the streets. The Grandmaster Troll called that out. Since I called that out, that same politician that's running to be a house rep called my phone, threatened me, and then made an attempt to get me fired from my job. When all that person had to do was say, hey, that happened 3 years ago. I wasn't thinking about running for political office. My actions were very immature of me. I am wrong for that. I apologize for that because I could see how the hypocrisy is problematic to not only public safety, but my political platform. This is how I'm going to move going forward. This is what I learned from arguing with people on YouTube and trying to have a civil discourse. Your boy, your man, Mary Brown, didn't take no accountability for what he did. So since he don't want to take accountability for what he did, why should he be allowed to hold a public position in politics where he's in charge of a district and the public safety of that district and many other responsibilities that comes with being a house rep? She says we have all done things on YouTube, but he's trying to make a real difference in real life. I'm done. Y'all be taking things too far. You started it. I didn't start it. I told these same Negroes who was on these panels. I said you shouldn't be on panels arguing with each other, calling each other's names, threatening to beat people up. In fact, this channel was birthed on the beef between O'Shea and Angry Man. I would take clips of them arguing with each other, threatening to beat them up, and explaining how ignorant their behavior was. But like so many Negroes who came before, and like so many Negroes who will come after, they don't take heed to the words of a Grandmaster Troll. And now these dudes want to run for public office and they don't want to be accountable because he's trying to help black people. If he's trying to help black people, he needs to come on YouTube, look those same black people in the eye and say, I'm sorry, my actions on that panel was not becoming of a black father, a black CDL truck driver, a black grandfather, a black business owner, and a black politician running to be house rep. You tell a Mary Brown to do that on his political platforms, then the Grandmaster Troll would take the foot off his neck. But calling me 20 times in the morning, then when I finally pick up, You gonna talking about I'm in some kind of trouble? You gonna threaten me? And then you're gonna call my job and get me fired, and you expect me to tuck my tail between my legs and not say a mumbling word? Are you crazy, Mahogany? Are you crazy? Didn't you do a live about him yesterday or the day before? Do what you want, but this is why black people act like exactly crabs in the barrel. You should support another black man regardless. See, you should support another black man regardless of politics. Meaning, I should support a black man who could get on YouTube and threaten to beat people up. I should support another black man who's going to use the political system to scam black people out of money. I should support a black man who's going to use his political power and take advantage of women in a sexual manner because he's a black man. See, that's the problem with identity politics, and that's the problem with the Democratic Party. That's the problem with Kamala Harris, because you would rather support politicians who are black instead of politicians who are going to do right by the people. And when I call out the hypocrisy of it, oh man, it's crabs in the barrel. The crabs in the barrel are the politicians at the top who push the crabs down and keep them in a position and expect the crabs on the bottom to support them, hold them up while they scam black folk, while they put the safety of black folk in jeopardy, and why they mislead black folks to keep voting for them, putting them in office, while they do absolutely positively nothing to benefit any forward progress for those same black folk who they claim to be advocating so hard for. We have all said things we regret. Taz has threatened plenty of people, and even he is not going against a Mary like this. You see that, Mahogany? You see how you could take responsibility for things you said in the past? Tell your man, Amiri Brown, to take responsibility for what he said in the past, why it was wrong, how it was wrong, and what's he going to do in the future to ensure not only himself but other brothers, to make sure other brothers don't follow in the same path, because that path is detrimental to black progress. We got Richard Connolly. He says, if GMT is not lying, there is nothing wrong in what he's doing. Words, past, presents have consequences. We got Biz Miller says, I've always liked the Mary. Me too. I always liked the Mary, but I don't excuse him being a that's all we saying. If you want the heat from GMT to go down, all you got to do is take accountability for what you said in the past, apologize to GMT for threatening him over the phone and trying to get him fired from his job. It's very easy. it's very easy. Mahogany Root says, yes, I do take responsibility, but I don't know why it accepts you like this. You docs half of the manosphere. LL, come on, GP. I know. Yeah, you right. I docs. But you see, if I was running for a political platform and somebody called me out for my doxing, I wouldn't hide the videos on my channel so nobody will see it, so nobody will ask me about it. I would come in front of the mic, look the people in the eye, and tell them the truth. Amiri Brown doesn't want to look black folk in the eye and tell them the truth. The reason he doesn't want to do that, in my opinion, because he wants to use that position as a Georgia House rep to benefit him. And push his political ambitions forward while giving the black folk who he strongly has been advocating for the bare minimum. Because if you can't look black folk in the eye and tell them the truth, you ain't for black progress. Misha shouldn't have even hopped on the panel last night, threatened to take channels, and now he calling phones, threatening. Wrong move. People need to learn emotional control. Exactly. Then we got why people doxing, investigative reporting. Go ahead, GMT, do you? Some of his supporters are known for calling jobs and trying to get people fired. It sounds like their MO. This is what these people do. And most of the time when they do it, when they do succeed at getting somebody fired from their job because they have a different political opinion, they fabricate the story to make the person who they want to get fired look even worse than what they really are. The people of his district, that's District 81, need to know about his behavior on this app. Exactly. The people, when they go to vote, they need to know that the candidate who they may be considering to vote for was on YouTube threatening another black person, calling another black man all kinds of names, exercising and wasn't able to control his emotions and act in a mature manner. This is what this is about right now. This is what this is about right now. This ain't about GMT doxing. This ain't about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and the migrant crisis at the border. This is about Amiri Brown, aka Misha White, being accountable for the actions of Misha White. This is what this is about. And today, since he don't want to be accountable for what he's doing, now we gotta bring accountability to him. We got to bring accountability to an Mary Brown. And that's exactly what the Grandmaster Troll is going to do on this live stream. We got to hold Mary Brown accountable for what he's doing. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. We got more threats from Mary Brown. Look at him. Oh, you really gonna love him, especially when that press release come from that man campaign. That little job finna be gone, bro. Watch, LOL. And then he says, although EB He meant to say EBBOA is already in trouble. Your little drama definitely finna make it worse. Well, and then he corrected and put EBBOA. So he doing it even right now as I'm doing this live stream. He's doing his very best to get me fired from my job because he was on a panel acting the fool. I'm not running for public office. He is. He made the argument that we gotta protect our mental health to make sure our streets are safe and people aren't being threatened and shot up at the schools. And here he is on a YouTube panel threatening to beat somebody up. And you know when you beat somebody up and they stand your ground state, that person that you're beating up has the right to stand their ground and use lethal force. But that's another part of the conversation people don't want to talk about. We all want to ha and he at these panels where these dudes is threatening to beat each other up. But when GMT calls out the hypocrisy, especially when one of those people now wants to run for public office, and I explain to you, I break it down to you brick by brick of how this is problematic behavior. GMT need to get fired from his job. They want to fire GMT from his job. I'm not on panels calling folks crackheads. I'm not on panels threatening to beat people up. I'm calling out the behavior, the degenerate behavior of those people. And instead of the people holding the people that's doing the degenerate behavior, they're mad at the person pointing out the degenerate behavior. And you wonder why, as a community, we've made little progress over the last couple of decades. This is why. Because you see a black man running for public office, and that'll excuse everything he did in the past, and people just automatically need to support him and not check his, his motives and why he's doing what he's doing, because he's just trying to help black people. You're trying to help black people, be accountable for your actions. You're trying to help black people, tell them the truth. You want to help black people, tell them that this kind of behavior is wrong and people shouldn't be doing it. How dumb does he think the people are? The voters see this for what it is. He must need a job. Grandmaster Troll sell their info to the Trump Mag team and make money, man. See, that's the whole problem. I ain't doing this for a damn dollar. I ain't asked Trump. I asked the Noel Kahanian campaign for no money. I'm just making them aware of the degenerate behavior, and because this degenerate behavior needs to be stopped. And if we could hold a Mary Brown accountable, that'll show other people, regardless of race and gender, you can't be on YouTube, you can't be out in the streets threatening to beat people up, and then one day you want to run for public office and you want to run on public safety, but you got a whole history of your past where it seemed like you weren't real concerned about public safety at all. No, you're going to have to answer for that. You're going to have to answer for that. So without further ado, I think I got a phone call I need to make real quick. Let me see if this one will work right here. Let me see if this one will work right here.
The number you have reached has been disconnected. Or
Ooh, they got lucky. They got lucky. They got lucky. Let's see. Let's slide down. Let's go through all these real quick. Even though I don't think none of these will work. Even though I don't think none of these will work. So we got somebody calling me on that phone. I have no idea who that is, and I don't. There's a reason why I don't answer the phone. And if I don't recognize the number, or your caller ID has no number, there's a reason why I don't answer it. Maybe they'll send a message or something. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. See if we could call this number right here. Well, one of these numbers gotta work. Okay, this is a Georgia number right here. This is a Georgia number right here. It's not ringing though.
your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Ooh, you getting lucky. You getting lucky, Mary Brown. Ben Garcia said, "This candidate is out of control. Imagine if he got taste of a little exactly. Imagine if he became house rep, and then became mayor, and then governor. Imagine the things he would do. All the political games he would play, get people fired from their jobs, try to censor and silence people for speaking the truth. Imagine what he would do." This is literally a threat to democracy, as Kamala Harris would say. Let's see if we could call Atlanta, Georgia news. See if we could get the news involved in this right here. See if we can call up the news. Let's see, Fox 5 out of Atlanta. Let's see if they got a phone number. Let's see if they got a phone. Oh, they got a phone number. They got a phone number. They got a phone number. Let me close up out of here. Fox 5 got a phone number we could call. That's what I'm talking about. Same area code as you, Mary Brown, I may add. Same area code. Let's give Fox Atlanta a call.
Thank you for calling Fox 5 Atlanta. For news, press 1. For security, press 2. For other station departments, press 3. For a tape of a news report, press 4. For today's programming lineup, press 5. For the viewer comment line, press 6. Thank you for calling Fox.
Okay. So I guess we gotta call straight into the newsroom. There was two phone numbers. So let's call straight into the newsroom. and see if we could talk to somebody from the newsroom. We could break down this story. Hey, how you doing? My name is Ken Thomas. The reason why I'm calling is there's a House rep of District 81 who's running for election. His name is Misha White. And on YouTube, I exposed the story. He was engaged in behavior that is unfathering to somebody who's running for public office. So when I did my live stream, he then called me this morning and he threatened me over the phone, and he's trying to get me fired from my job.
Okay. Have you made a report about this threat?
No, I haven't made a report yet.
Okay, you might need to make a report. I don't know what county you're in, but you might need to call your county police department and make a report. Say that you're getting threatened.
Okay.
That's what I would advise you to do. This is a news station, so unfortunately we can't press our authority and make any type of decision based among that. That's more of a law enforcement type.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
All right.
All right.
Ooh, so they Fox 5 News told the Grandmaster Troll that he should call the police and make a report. They saying I should call the police and make a report. Look at your boy. Look at your boy, Mary Brown. I know you watching. I know you watch. He's saying the look of a man who knows he effed up. Laugh my ass off. You see. We are on this Negro's helmet. Now they want me to call the police to make a report. Now, I don't, in my opinion, I don't believe he was threatening my life, making an attempt on my life. So I really don't want to call the police. I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it that far. I just want people the 81st district to know. But the only way the people of 81st district can know that a House rep candidate is engaged in behavior is by me making a report. We may have to Google. We may have to Google and get the sheriffs involved. Should I get the sheriffs involved? Should I get the sheriffs involved? Hold on. Georgia 81st district. See which counties is in that district. Let's see what's in the 81st district. Let me see if I can pull up a map. Hmm. 81st district counties. I want to say it was Henry County, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Georgia 81st district police stations. Let's see what does that give us? Georgia Department of Public Safety. Let's see if they got a phone number we could call. Oh, there we go, right there. Main office. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I had to scroll from the top. This is the Georgia Department of Public Safety right here. Scroll from the top. Scroll all the way down. Got ourselves a phone number right here. Let's go. We got all contacts. Let me see. Can I click on that? Nope. They didn't give us any more phone. No more phone. Let's go ahead and give these folks a call right here, because we is about to change. The way we do politics in the Black community. We're going to change the way we do politics. We're going to change the way we vote. We're going to change the way we elect. We're going to change the way we run campaigns. We're going to change our talking points. We're going to change the way we live in the Black community. Let's go.
Georgia Department of Public Safety.
Yes, my name is Ken Thomas, and I wanted to make a report on a House rep who just threatened me over the phone.
Okay. Let me get you in touch with my dispatch.
Okay.
State Patrol Operator Fairclough.
Yeah, how you doing? My name is Ken Thomas, and I wanted to make a report. There's an individual who's running for a House rep of District 81. He called me over the phone and he made a threat, and he's sending me a bunch of text messages trying to get me fired from my job.
Yeah, I'll let you talk to somebody at the tip line. 1 moment. You're trying to report. Where are you trying to report this to?
Somebody in the state of Georgia.
Okay. I'll let you talk to somebody at the tip line over at GBI. 1 moment.
Okay.
Thank you for calling the Georgia Bureau of Investigation tip line. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you have information regarding a threat to life, including potential threats to schools, businesses, or individuals, please press 1. If you have information regarding an ongoing GBI investigation, please press 2. If you have information that could help solve a violent crime such as homicide, assault, rape, or child abuse, please press 3. If you have information about any other criminal activity, please press 4. If you need to be directed to the appropriate GBI department, please press 5. If you are a law enforcement agency seeking assistance, please press.
Georgia State Patrol, Colonel 12 speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, my name is Ken Thomas, and I would like to make a report. There's an individual in the state of Georgia who's running for House Rep of District 81. His name is Misha White. This morning he called me and he made a threat over the phone, and now he's sending me a bunch of text messages.
Hold on. Let me transfer your call.
Okay.
Let me transfer your call.
Thank you for calling the Georgia Bureau of Investigation tip line. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you have information regarding a threat to life, including potential threats to schools, businesses, or individuals, please press 1. If you have information regarding an ongoing GBI investigation, please press 2. If you have information that could help solve a violent crime such as homicide, assault, rape, or child abuse, please press 3. If you have information about any other criminal activity, please press 4. If you need to be directed to the appropriate GBI department. Thank you for reporting information to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation tip line. At the tone, please provide any and all information you have regarding the crime, including the type of crime, names of individuals involved, addresses of locations involved, and any other information that would be helpful in solving the crime. Please be very descriptive in your message to allow us to direct your information to the appropriate investigator. To leave a voicemail, press 1 or wait for the tone.
My name is Ken Thomas. I'm calling to make a report on an individual who threatened me over the phone. His name is Misha White. He's running for House Rep of District 81 in the state of Georgia. He called me over the phone and he threatened me by saying I was in a lot of trouble. And I've been receiving a bunch of text messages from this individual, and he's trying to get me fired from my job based on what he's been sending me. My phone number is 510-415. So if you could give me a call back at that number, that would be great, and I could explain to you in greater detail of what is going on. Thank you. So we went ahead and made our initial report, but as you can see, when you want to call the state of Georgia and you want to make crimes and report people that's engaged in criminal behavior, you getting transferred, you're getting put on hold, you're speaking to machines about your crime as opposed to real investigators. That sounds like something a House representative can fix, get involved in. You think the individual who's out here threatening people wants it to be easier to report crimes when people are threatening, trying to intimidate people and use their political positions to get people fired from their jobs? You see how it makes sense now what the Grandmaster Troll is doing and why this individual is so hell-bent on censoring the Grandmaster Troll? Or do y'all still not get what's going on? Or do you guys still not get what is going on? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in the description. So if people want to come up and talk about what's going on, in these political streets, maybe a Mary Brown who's obviously watching because he's sending me screenshots. He's sending me screenshots of what I'm doing as even when I'm trying to report the crime, he's still trying to use intimidation tactics to get me to stop. And the people still don't realize, it still hasn't dawned on individuals' helmets on what is going on. You got somebody using their political position to get an individual fired from his job. I bet you when he called Pat This is how the phone call went. Hi, my name is Michelle White. I'm running for House Rep of District 81. Father, CDL driver, business owner. I got this position, this position. There's a referee. His name is Ken Thomas. He's terrorizing me. He's threatening me and my family. He's doing this and the third. Can you please get him to stop? Can you tell whoever he's working for he should not be an official? Can you get him fired from his job? That's how those phone calls go. That's how those phone calls go. And y'all watch the live streams. I didn't threaten with nobody. The only thing I did was put what he said, copy the link of that video. I see somebody in the back. I'm going to go ahead and let you on. Let me get my headphones on. Sent the message of what he did, what he said, the timestamp of it. And now this is what they're doing. But we got somebody in the chat. We got Pookie G in the building.
Hey.
Pookie, tell me what's on your mind.
Man, in 2024, man, people gonna have to learn the delineation between legal and illegal activity online. You know, because I think that people still think that they're in the hood. People still think that these intimidation. Well, now, I would say this: I didn't hear the threat. I don't know all the details, but if somebody is threatening bodily harm or in some way trying to affect you negatively by using some type of intimidation, yeah, these are reportable actions. So I don't know why people think we in the middle of the hood. I don't know why people think we on the block. I don't know why people trying to live by these hood codes and these hood laws when people gonna have to learn, man. People gonna have to learn. You got to start putting people in people's lives. I mean, I don't know why people think they can get away with a lot of this stuff online. And I had to put some people in somebody's lives, man. Had somebody knocking on doors. Having the feds knocking on somebody's door because they want to threaten to off somebody. So, you know, I mean, hey, people gonna have to learn, man. People gonna have to learn. I think I'll probably do a live on my tech channel about this, about the delineation between legal and illegal activities online and what you can get away with and what you most likely want to stay away from, because people really want to get locked up, man. People want to get locked up for some strange reason. I don't know why. I don't know, but I'll start with that. Yeah.
And what makes this worse is this is an individual who's running for public office.
Man, they still think it's the Rumble. They still playing these Sunday Rumble games online. They're public figures. I mean, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild. I don't.
Crazy to me. So if you were in my position, what would you do?
Oh well, listen. If somebody threatened me, then I mean, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, they have a digital crime division that's very active. If you present the evidence that an individual did something, so one is keeping recording software, recording tools readily available. Whether you use an OBS to record something that happened on YouTube or something, or you have a recording application on your phone, record everything that substantiates the evidence of the threat, right? That's number one. Going into their online forum, the FBI online forum, reporting it for their place, wherever they are, whether it's wherever they are geographically, but also making that police report like this did too. So it's kind of multiple layers of evidences of somebody's activities. So, you know, and also I think that if they're trying to go for your job, and I had to deal with this too. Somebody was trying to call up to my job and make false claims and reports of things that I did, right? When you need to be proactive in communicating with your HR department about somebody's activities, right? Somebody's activity. So that really is the main thing that really helped me out, is because I'm like, hey, I'm working with my HR department and this individual was throwing out false claims of things that I'm doing. They're not addressing any points or anything. They're really trying to cause me harm financially and within my place of employment. And I think also getting a lawyer on retainer. I have a legal team. I have a lawyer on retainer that sending the cease and desist letters, being able to proceed legally and file lawsuits and all types of damages. I mean, hey, listen, it's a lot of things you could do. It just matter on how far you want to go with it. So, you know, I mean, hit me up. You can email me if you want more information. I could break it down even more, but yeah.
Can somebody be held liable for damages if they attempt to use false information and intimidation tactics to get you fired from your job?
I think they can. Especially if it's called. So the thing about it is that if somebody's trying to affect your place of employment, that those are things like there are damages, mental damages, stress damages, because you're having to worry about those things while also trying to perform your job function, right? So working with your HR department and your legal department for where you work, they can help better define that, and you turn that all over to a lawyer that can really kind of package that up into a lawsuit that you can file against somebody. So,
let me ask you this question. What if they pretend to contact your job to get you fired?
I think that one would be more for a lawyer to answer, because I'm not sure about that one. I don't really speak the legalese, but I definitely keep some money in the pocket of somebody who does. So, you know, I would, like, a lot of times they do free consultations or free evaluations of actions, because they want to understand what the case is and seeing if they can be successful in winning you or getting you. So, yeah, I would call just any type of firm that has a good reputation to give you counsel on that. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but it's wild, man. People think, I swear, people think they in the hood still. They still think they on the cell block. They still think they on the corner making moves and making plays and thinking that these threats can go, these unsubstantiated threats can go unanswered for. Y'all better tighten up on YouTube. Y'all better tighten up, because putting people in y'all lives. So, hey, making y'all statistics, because that's what they want to be, really, right? They really want to be a statistic out here. But it's cool. Because when them people go knocking at that door, hey, I mean, that's what you got to deal with now. So, but that's what I had to say, man. Let me know, man. Hit me up, email me if you want more information, man. I got the blueprint for it at this point. so you know. All right. Got any more questions for me? I'm just chilling.
I don't have any more questions. No more questions. No more questions.
Absolutely. Yet. Absolutely. Well, let me know. I'll hang out. All right, man. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Okay.
So we got permission to speak freely. It says no damages. It's up to employers to determine if it's warranted, maybe if it's reckless disregard of truth. This is the problem. When people got jobs and you making false claims to get them fired, or you pretend to make false claims to get people fired, and you cause people distress, you cause people worry and panic, then people start hiring lawyers, and you see where this can go. All you gotta do with Mary Brown is just do the right thing. But instead of doing the right thing, Mary Brown, you got that shovel in your hand, and you keep digging and digging. You keep digging. You're digging some more, and you just keep digging and digging and digging and digging. At some point, Mary Brown, you've got to stop digging. You got to be accountable for the words that came out of your mouth. I didn't have my hand up your butt like a puppet and was moving your mouth for you on that panel. I didn't pay you to say the things that you said. You made the conscious decision to run your mouth, call somebody a bunch of racial epithets and hurtful names, and then threaten to beat them up. You got to be accountable for that fact. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and play. let's go and play what a Mary Brown said. That's got a Mary Brown on YouTube threatening me, so we could give people context of why we are here. Oh, we got somebody trying to come up. They got to plug in their devices. They got to plug in their device is not connected. So this is the panel right here. You got task exclusives on the bottom left.
Section.
No, I'm saying right now though, I'm saying you did it right. You pulled it.
Shut your bitch ass up, you whole ass.
That's a Mary Brown, aka Misha White, talking to Taz exclusives.
Nigga, your ass gets dragged all up and down. Bitch ass nigga.
Talking about
nigga, yeah, nigga. Your ass losing subscribers, nigga. Oh ass, you a hoe. You a hoe, nigga. Stop smoking crack.
About me, I am a star,
crack is
nigga.
wet, hoe ass nigga.
Star, nigga. I got
Crack is wet. You ain't no fucking star. Your monkey ass been on you for 4 years, every goddamn day, and barely got 13,000 subscribers. You had 14,000 a few days ago. That shit dwindling. I'm gonna pass your ass up real soon, you bitch nigga. Yeah, now I'm on your ass, hoe ass nigga. I'm on your ass, hoe ass nigga. Let me tell you something. You know how I know you got a weak chin? You ain't got no motherfucking teeth. And because you ain't got no teeth in your mouth, that means you ain't got no bone in your goddamn jaw. I knock your motherfucking ass out, you bitch ass nigga.
Stop the show. Stop the show. And this is why Mary Brown is calling my phone, threatening me, trying to get me fired from the job because of the people of District 81 when they go to the polls and vote. If they knew that that's how Mr. White conducts himself when nobody is looking, they would think twice about who they would vote for. But we got May in the building. May, tell me what's on your mind.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good, GMT. I sent you something in the back chat. You want to check that. I can tell you guys that it's time up on the internet. There's some people that move through this internet real nasty and they hide and they're very anonymous and they like to do stuff because they think it's powerful. They think they can't be touched. Nobody can find them. And they can hide behind VPN numbers. I just want to say this to the public. When y'all come across people like that, stay away from them. They're highly dangerous. They will call your job. They will call your family members. I have been battling with somebody like this for 2 years. It is a waste of your time and energy. And they go from person to person playing games, calling people, your associations, doing all kind of stuff, calling your phone. Because you know, you can get information nowadays. You can get information on people's addresses and their home phone numbers and cell phone numbers. There are people out here who play straight, I call it demon phantom games. And I think you coming in contact with that one. That's what I think, based on what I know.
Okay.
Yeah. And a little bit, just to refresh your memory, there was a sister. I'm not gonna get into it, but she had her job called. Who was also you're familiar with the sister, and
Mm-hmm.
so she went through it, so she knows. It's a lot of people that's seen it. The demon energy just moves through the space, does a whole lot of destruction, and walks away without a problem. So I just want to tell y'all, everybody out here, they not cool. It's some people out here that's real ugly, and you can't find them. You can't hold them accountable. It's hard. It's hard. It's a real challenge out here. That's all I can tell you. They'll go through one after the next, just effing with people. I'm watched it for 2 years. I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
Okay.
But that's what I want to tell you. GMC, take what I'm saying What I put back there, that's what it is.
Okay.
That's why I was listening. That veiled threat, he knew what he got in his pocket. That's in the pocket over there.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So based on what May put in the back chat, so okay, so what these individuals like to do, and I watched them work from afar. You know, they basically, let me see if I could. They basically talk behind an avatar like this. You don't know their name, you don't know their picture, you don't know where they are. They give themselves a descript name. They join panels, but they use the internet and different search engines and different background and check finders to pull up your personal information to find your mug shots, this, that, and third. And then they call your job and try and get you fired. But you see, but you gotta understand. But people don't understand about the Grandmaster Troll is I everything I do not hide. When I go to my job for work, because everybody, you guys all know I referee. I put a GoPro on my helmet, on my head, on my hat if I'm doing football, record the games, put them on YouTube so I could watch them, so my fellow officials could watch them, so the players could watch them. We then take that same film as officials and go back. Did we get this play right? Did we enforce the mechanic right? Was our communication on point? All of this is on YouTube. You then go to that YouTube channel. All my YouTube channels are connected. Let me say it again. All my YouTube channels are connected. This channel, The Life of a Grandmaster Troll, Grandmaster Troll Officiating, Grandmaster Troll Racing. Based on those YouTube channels, you know where I work, where I have worked, and also where I live. The Grandmaster Troll, I am not scared of anybody. I'm not scared of politicians. I'm not scared of police officers. I'm not scared of lawyers, presidents, the mob, gangsters, ex-criminals. The Grandmaster Troll is not scared of anybody. I know my public information is on Google. Hell, I could go on Google right now, type in my email address, and all my information come up. So when these faceless people do their investigation and think they're going to take me down, they think they're going to hit me, they think they're going to get me fired from my job, you could go ahead and try. Because the people that I referee with, they know I have a Grandmaster Troll Racing channel. They know I have a Life of a Grandmaster Troll channel. In fact, some of those same referees that I ref with, some of them are in the chat. Some of them have even donated. But to me, I find it very amusing. I find it very amusing that these people would try to go to great lengths to censor somebody instead of being accountable for their actions. And now we got a political public figure, somebody running for public office who's using intimidation tactics to censor me. And they really thought he really thought the Grandmaster Troll would fall back and say, you know what, I got this job. I I don't want to risk my job. I'm just gonna fall back and let Amiri do what he do. If he win the election or if he don't win the election, it's whatever what it is. What Amiri Brown, what Mr. White didn't take account for is that when he would use intimidation tactics to try and censor me and stop me from what I'm doing, I could set my sights out on somebody. I now have a cause for this YouTube channel. You have now given me motivation to do God's work. And now there's an individual out there who's looking to misrepresent himself so he could mislead black folk, so he could take public office where his political career will benefit while he lies to black folk. You have now put the bullseye on your back. So before I close out, we got Amiri Joseph says, you got fired for this from your last job and you losing this one. Let me be very clear. I've never been fired from an officiating job. Never been fired from an officiating job. And if I were to get fired from an officiating job, I'm so good at officiating, and there's such a lack number of sports officials, I could get fired from one association and go to a different association and be put on just like that. I'm not worried about getting fired. The last thing I'm worried about is getting fired. In fact, if they do fire me, there's a lot of people on YouTube who needs to be worried about from the Grandmaster Troll from putting their name in the bottom of one of these live streams that I'm doing. Because the Grandmaster Troll would wreak havoc on these YouTube streets. So before I go, we're going to give our girl Noelle one more call. See if she picks up. Then we're going to go ahead and shut this live stream down. We're going to give her one more call. Just one more call. I guess we'll give it 7 rings. That's the 3rd ring right there.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Noelle Cahan. Please leave me a message.
How you doing, Miss Noelle Cahan? My name is Ken Thomas. The reason I'm calling you is you're running for 81st District House Rep, and your political opponent, Mr. White, he's been sending me threats because he has done YouTube videos in which he has threatened other individuals. So this morning, he gave me a call and he threatened me, and he's been sending me text messages trying to get me fired from my job. So if you could give me a call back at your earlier convenience, maybe we could talk about the matter and think about future steps. I tried to contact the police, but I got put on like different helplines, and I have to make a report through a machine. And it's just real frustrating that when somebody uses their political position to threaten and intimidate you, it's hard to make a report on that individual. But anyway, if you could give me a call I would love to talk about it. My phone number is if you can give me a call at your earliest convenience, that would be great. Thank you. we got a voicemail there. We got a voicemail there. Mary Brown. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. GMT, whatever is your ghost demon in one of my mini profiles. Let's see, notice whatever, just deleted all comments. You see this? Okay, so look, somebody's deleting comments. We got somebody who came in late. What in the hell is going on here? I mean, it's a whole lot going on, but you gotta just go back and rewatch the live stream. But anyway, I got to continue about my day. I gotta do some things that are productive for myself. People out in 81st District, I am endorsing Noel Kahanian for 81st District. She is the woman for the job because that other guy is on YouTube threatening to beat people up, and he's calling my phone, threatening me and trying to get me fired from my job. I know he is a big threat to democracy. It is your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. Peace.